everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Cbse Courses with Reeti. Today we are stepping ahead in the chapter Carbon and Compounds, very near to our end of this chapter. I hope you are able to understand everything we have learned till now. So, in this video, we are going to talk in particular about ethanol. In your NCERT textbook, ethanol and ethanoic acid are justified, or you can say, are told in brief about their reactions, about what their chemical properties are, and so on. So, that's what we are going to do today, starting with ethanol. And if you haven't subscribed yet, so kindly do subscribe my channel and also ring the bell hang button so you'll get all the notifications of my channel. Coming back to this, ethanol. By now, you must have learned about functional groups. If you haven't, you can just go back to the videos, watch it again. I think it will be a good idea. Ethanol, by this only we get it means two carbons, C2, N means single bond, and all means OH. So C2H5 OH is its chemical name. I'll draw the structure. Let's draw the structure as well. 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen, and 1 OH. So this is what your ethanol looks like, and you can also write it as CH3, CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. Another way to write the same thing. The meaning is same, but just a different way to write. It's okay. I hope it's clear. About this, we have really discussed in brief in the topic functional groups as well. So yeah, I think there's no doubt that how you do this and everything. Okay. So ethanol, that is C2H5OH or CH3CH2OH, has a common name, that is alcohol. Alcohol is the common name for ethanol, and we have used it multiple times. We use this word multiple time, alcohol. So alcohol is a common name for ethanol. It is liquid. It is in liquid state. It's not in gaseous state, it's not in solid state, but it is present as a liquid during room temperature. It's a very good solvent. Now what do you mean by solvent? सॉल्वेंट मीन्स ये किसी भी चीज में अच्छे से मिक्स हो जाता है, मिक्स कर लेता है, that kind of thing. Like water. Water is a good solvent because you can dissolve the salt very easily, you can dissolve sugar very easily. In the same way, ethanol is a good solvent. These 5 points should be on your fingertips because they can ask you anything, right? And this is not really hard to make or understand. As you all know, ये point you must have heard that alcohol is used to make medicines, right? You must have heard that alcohol word, you all must have heard. It is generally liquid, you all must know. It is a good solvent, might be you don't know, but I'm telling you it's a good solvent, and it is used to make medicines like a cough cold medicine, okay, or with tincture of iodine. That's all the medicines we get from alcohol or the ethanol. I hope you all must have heard at least this point, the fourth one. And it's a antifreeze liquid. Now you will ask me, what does that mean? So water, when you freeze it or when it's a really low temperature, what will happen? The water gets converted into ice, right? Liquid to solid state. But in the case of ethanol, it is antifreeze. It doesn't freezes. It is a antifreeze liquid. Now you will say कि ये point इतना brief करके क्यों लिखा है? That's so it's a very big differentiation between ethanol and ethanoic acid. Okay, it is a very big difference between ethanol and ethanoic acid. It's a antifreeze liquid, whereas ethanoic acid जो होता है, it's not an antifreeze liquid. We'll talk about it later, okay? Now, itna clearer? Just write it down. I request you to write this down. Now, first reaction will be ethanol with sodium. So, sodium is what? Sodium basically is a metal. Okay. Not really straight line though, but okay. It will work, right? So, ethanol is C2H5OH plus Na will give what? It will give me H2O plus C2H5Na. Na. This compound is known as sodium ethoxide. Sodium ethoxide. It seems something mistaken here. Let me just check. Okay. There is a very big mistake. It is not water, it is hydrogen only. And here, so C2H5O and this Na combine together to form sodium ethoxide, and this H as it is hydrogen. So now balancing will do. Okay. So for balancing, we'll put 2 here because 2, so 2, and this 2, so this will be 2, and this is 2, so this will be 2. So this is your equation after balancing. It is a very important one. Ethanol reacts with a metal. Ethanol or the alcohol reacts with the metal to form hydrogen. I hope it is clear. Then one more thing is just a second. Let me write it down. Oh, it's highly inflammable. Okay, means it is volatile. जलता है आराम से. Okay, so coming back to this, ethanol with sodium, that is a metal, give us sodium ethoxide and hydrogen. This is its first reaction. Now the second reaction is dehydration. I hope you all have written it. Let me rub it. Okay. Second is dehydration, and we have our dehydrating agent, you can say, maybe, that is H2SO4. So let us take ethanol C2H5OH H2SO4 के साथ एज ए कैटलिस्ट रिएक्ट किया. Now dehydration means what? What do you mean by dehydration? Dehydration means removal of H2O. So this ethanol, when it is dehydrated, so uh, water is removed, that is H2O, and it gives me C2H4, ethene. We can check as well. ये जो है इसमें से you remove this and this, so it will make a double bond, and when it makes a double bond, एक और hydrogen you will remove. Just a second. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. Oh, sorry, 4. This is how ethene looks like. Means you had your diagram as 1 2 3. This was your alcohol, right? Now dehydration means we'll remove water. So OH atom, one hydrogen is also removed. डबल बॉन्ड लगेगा, तो यहाँ से एक हाइड्रोजन हटेगा और यहाँ एक लगा, तो this is how ethene looks like. सिर्फ OH का वन and H is removed. सिर्फ एक H और एक OH हटता है. Okay, I have to draw it again here. Let me do that first. C2OH. Okay, so this C2H5OH is dehydrated, that is H2O, water is removed to give me ethene. Okay, so now let me rub it as well. Let me rub it as whole and tell you the both reactions once again. So you learned the properties about alcohol. Now we have two reactions. First is C2H5, C2H5OH. When reacts with sodium, so it will give me hydrogen plus this let's say कि यहाँ से hydrogen गया, H गया. So this as it is C2H5O, and just get this Na. Cool? You can even put it like कि Na ने displace कर दिया H को, if that's easy for you. And if you do balancing, C2, C2, H5, H5O, O, Na, Na, H, H2. So here you have to do the balancing. So balancing you can try it yourself. 2, so 2 hydrogen, then ये पूरा 2 से मल्टीप्लाई होता है, ये भी पूरा हो जाएगा. now यहाँ सोडियम है तो सोडियम भी मीन्स 2 हो गया. So this is how it looks. Okay, so 2 2 is 4, 2 2 is 4, 2 5 is 10, 2 5 is 10, 2 2 2 2 2 2. Okay, so this is the first reaction in which alcohol reacts with a metal to give hydrogen and a metal oxide, let's say. Basically this example is star pointed, and the name of this compound is sodium ethoxide. Sodium ethoxide. You know how I remember this name? Sodium, तो सोडियम आएगा ही आएगा. Sodium, so sodium will come as it is. Now 2 oxygen are there. Oxide means oxygen is present. I take H as 2. H represents 2, like ethane. So in ethane, H is for 2. In the same way, I see it like sodium as it is Eth. So 2 oxide. So your alcohol, when reacts with sodium, it will give you hydrogen and sodium ethoxide. This one is clear. Now moving to the second reaction. Second reaction was dehydration. It can come as it is to write the the equation when alcohol reacts with sodium. So you can do the simple if you have studied the chapter chemical and its equation, reactions and equations. You can do it or yourself, but it will be more easier for you if you do remember what are the products. So the chances of getting it wrong decreases. And you should know the name sodium ethoxide, because they can ask you that name the compound formed when alcohol reacts with sodium. So you should know that it is sodium ethoxide. Clear? Now, dehydration. Dehydration was for removal of water. Okay. So your C2H5OH by H2SO4 will give me water. So water तो मिलेगा ही, but let's not write it down. It's not necessarily to write. So हम basically सिर्फ इसकी बात करेंगे कि इसका क्या होगा. So C2H5OH, when it is dehydrated, it actually becomes CH. C2H4. C2H4 is ethene. So ethanol, when dehydrated by the help of the dehydrating agent, H2SO4 is a very strong dehydrating agent. And in this case, you can also call it as catalyst. So C2H5OH, when it is dehydrated, we get ethene, C2H4. Now let me just try to describe it how. H, 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 H. Okay. Now dehydration means removal of oxygen, water. Water क्या होता है? Water is basically HOH, पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव, जिसको हम लिख देते हैं H2O. इसका फॉर्मूला कुछ इस तरीके से दिखता है. Okay. So means I have to remove one OH and one hydrogen. Okay, you can say me that I did a clear cheating type of thing, because मुझे पता था कि यही हटेगा, so I did it easily. और इसके बाद डबल बॉन्ड लग गया. सो वैलेंसी कंप्लीट हो गई. 1 2 3 4. इधर की भी 1 2 3 4. वैलेंसी कंप्लीट हो गई. एंड आई जस्ट रिमूव्ड H and OH. And this is how C2H5OH, your alcohol, gets converted into C2H4, that is ethene. Or you can write it as or CH2 double bond CH2. It's a way to write down ethene. पहले ये वाला लिखा, फिर double bond, फिर ये वाला लिखा. Clear? Crystal clear? This was quite easy, right? Ethanol is quite easy. So with this, we are done with ethanol, but in the next video, we are going to talk about ethanoic acid in great detail. And if you have any doubts in any topic previously done, you can comment down the doubt, or I'll say preferably to watch the video again. All the videos are there in the playlist of Science Class 10th on the channel. You can go through it. So I hope you like my videos. If you do like, so subscribe it, share it with your friends, stay tuned, and don't forget to ring the bell hang button so you'll get all the notifications of my channel. Till then, stay happy, stay safe, and keep learning. Next video will be out soon. Comment me below. Do you like it? And subscribe.